Hey guys, it's Tammy, and guess what? Today's day 20 on the war on sugar, and of course, I could not leave out sugar alcohol facts for you. Now, in the first 4 months of my journey, I didn't use stevia or swerve or a monk fruit. Basically, the only artificial sweetener that I did eat would be the artificial sweeteners in sugar-free Jello, and maybe I would have one of those, like a Diet Coke or a Diet Dr. Pepper here and there, but very rarely. Other than that, it was just pretty much I got all my carbs, my proteins, my fats from the list of keto foods. I never made any fancy desserts in the first 4 months of my journey. No fat bombs, no keto cheesecakes, no breads, no none of that stuff. And maybe that's why I was so successful in my first 4 months in losing 101 pounds. As you guys know, I've been doing the war on sugar, the 60 different names for the war on, or for names for sugar, and cutting out all artificial sweeteners and natural sugars except for butter, avocados, and veggies. Because why? Those are life. So I really don't see a problem with having those three and them causing obesity. Now, when I started this journey, I weighed 187 point something. I can't remember it right now. I'll come back with that tomorrow. And as of Friday, I weigh 184. So technically, I lost like 3 pounds because I cut out sugar. And I'm not even looking to lose weight. Matter of fact, I want to gain some weight back. I mean, I look kind of deflated, but I think it's just the loose skin going on. So that's why I look kind of deflated. But I don't know. We'll see after this challenge. I'm going to make an assessment um, on my body composition, and I'm going to go from there. So let's start with some sugar alcohol facts. And I want to thank Mr. Jason Whitrock for all this information. Are you ready? Aspartame. It's used in more than 6,000 consumer foods and drinks and over 500 prescription drugs and over-the-counter medications. Because it is not heat stable, it is found in drinks and foods that haven't been heated. Common side effects include headaches, migraines, mood disorders, dizziness, and episodes of mania. Sucralose. While derivative from sugar, sucralose actually is a chlorinated sucrose derivative. It was originally found through the development of a new insecticide compound and was not originally intended to be consumed. At 600 times sweeter than sugar, it is easy to see how the use of sucralose and Splenda can contribute to an overly sweet foods and drinks. Studies in humans and rats have shown it may alter glucose, insulin, and glucagon like peptide 1 levels. ACE K, comprised of a potassium salt that contains methylene chloride. ACE K is routinely found in sugar-free gum, alcohol, candy, and sweetened yogurts. Side effects include the human body cannot break it down, and it is believed negatively affect on the metabolism. Saccharin is commonly used as a sugar substitute because it doesn't contain calories or carbs. Humans cannot break down saccharin, so it leaves the body unchanged. It is around 300 to 400 times sweeter than regular sugar, so you only need to use a small amount to get the sweet taste. However, it can have an unpleasant, bitter aftertaste. This is why saccharin is often mixed with other low or zero-calorie sweeteners. In 1970, it was believed that saccharin and other sulfur-based sweeteners caused bladder cancer and required a warning label. Sadly, it is in children's medications such as chewable aspirin, cough syrup, and over-the-counter medications. Any sugar alcohol ending in tall, so erythritol, all those ending in tall, They are not absorbed well in the body and can cause an allergic reaction or have sensitivity to it. In addition, it has gastrointestinal side effects that include bloating, gas, cramping, and diarrhea. There additional evidence that links artificial sweeteners to the development of glucose intolerance, and other metabolic conditions that result in higher than normal blood sugar or blood glucose levels. According to a study published in Trends in Endocrinology and Metabolism, frequent consumption of sweet tasting, non-caloric foods interfere with metabolic function. In addition, another study on the effects of artificial sweeteners on atherosclerosis found that daily consumption of drinks with artificial sweeteners creates a 35% greater risk of metabolic syndrome and a 65% increased risk for type 2 diabetes. Atherosclerosis is when plaque builds up inside the arteries, leading to strokes, heart attacks, and even death. Now, wait a minute. I thought butter and bacon were going to clog my arteries and I will die. So, isn't that something that is absolutely amazing that people think that butter and bacon will clog your arteries when it says right here it builds up inside the arteries, leading to strokes, heart attacks, and even death? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So, anyways, I tried after like February of this year, after I got fat adapted again, I tried to use stevia. Stevia made me sick. It upset my stomach, gave me a headache like there was no tomorrow. Um, yeah, and we all know what stomach issues can do, and I didn't like that. So then a girlfriend of mine told me to try Swerve. So I tried Swerve, and it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't give me a headache. It's fine with my stomach. My body agrees with it, unless I have a lot of it. Then I have stomach issues. So I pretty much stick with Swerve. I really don't use Swerve all that often, and that's only, this is what it looks like, you guys. This is the granular Swerve, and this is the confectionate sugar. I don't use it that often, and because I don't believe in making fat bombs and desserts and breads and things like that. I believe it causes weight gain. Obviously, when I took artificial sweeteners out for the war on sugar, I lost weight. So if you hit a weight loss stall, I strongly suggest you take out the artificial sweeteners. But this bag is $6.99 at the store. It's expensive. And that's another reason why I don't make desserts or breads or anything like that often. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you tomorrow on the last day, day 21, War on Sugar. All right. See you guys. Good night.